Would you recommend as a first employee to hire someone experienced or train someone? I'm a one-man plumbing company and having a hard time finding installers here in San Bernardino, California. The deal is when you're that small, I hate to say this, this goes against my grain, but you definitely want some experienced guys. You'd want to find someone, I'd say, maybe came out of a trade school with the right attitude. You know who I'd love to find is a really, really good person that's moving into town. So you got to have your ads out there. Let me think of the platform. Indeed has a platform there that when a resume pops online and Indeed, it lets you know you pay for those. But it's amazing. I'm learning all this cool stuff on recruiting. Actually, if you guys are looking for employees, my buddy Jody, I'm telling you, this guy, I went from barely getting employees, 2 applicants a week in Milwaukee. This dude is crazy. Him and his wife, Vanessa, I mean, they figured it out. They hit me up. And they said, hey, we're doing this truck driving recruiting crap. And I'm like, cool. Tell me about it. And she showed me. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm getting freaking 500 applicants a day. It's nuts. It's called rapidhire.info. I think he's buying rapidhire.com, but you've never seen anything like it because they go to Facebook and Instagram. Like, I can't even explain it. They just figured out a software that text message people. It sends emails to the people. It does the background checks. It does the interviews for you. Go there. Oh, God, sorry. Frog in my throat. Damn it. Don't have any water here. Man, it's been a long day. I started my meeting. You guys know how passionate I get during my meetings in the morning. I told this story. I'm going to share a story with you guys here. Hopefully you dig it. One day there's this woman. This woman is a pretty crabby lady. And one day she looks out the window. She looks out the window and she says to her husband, come over here. She goes, I don't get it. This lady is always doing laundry and hanging her clothes on clothespins. She's like, the clothes are never clean. She's like, why can't this lady learn to have clean clothes? What's wrong with this woman? And every day, same thing. She nags to her husband, nags to her husband, nags to her husband. One day, she wakes up a little late. She looks out the window and all the clothes are clean. They're spotless. And she goes, I can't believe it. This lady finally figured out how to clean her damn clothes. And the husband goes, I finally cleaned the windows because I got sick of you nagging. The point of that story is sometimes we're not looking through a clean lens. Sometimes we don't realize what people are going through. You know, recently I had something come up. And I'll tell you guys a story. My mom and my stepdad used to always call me up or she'd come in my office and she'd be crying. And she's like, I think someone's stealing toilet paper. And we used to have crazy shit happen. Listen, we were a small business. Don't put anything past me. It's happened. That's why I'm speaking from knowledge here. And I felt so bad because she'd really, really, really get down on herself and just say, I don't know why these guys do this to you. They take advantage of you. And I was like, Mom, so many people are doing so many good things for me. It's hard to really pay attention to the negative. Number one. Number two is I've got bigger fish to fry. I got to be honest. There's bigger issues. At the time I was trying to get an SB8 loan. Things were tough. And the point is I didn't get to correct the things that they wanted me to. But they had no idea what I was going through. I had bigger fish to fry, bigger decision making. And sometimes we get so mad at people when we have no idea what they're going through. We have no idea what to put ourselves in their shoes. And I think it's important to sit back and say, listen, let me get down to the root of this problem. Let me ask them what's going on. Maybe there's something going on with a loved one. Maybe there's something going on in their personal life. Maybe they got an issue from when they were a kid. Who knows? But it needs to be addressed. There's another story that Darren Hardy tells, and goes like this. There's 2 villages, one on the bottom of the base, one on the top. These guys are the bad guys. These guys are like cannibals, crazy, bad people. And this mountain is almost impossible to hike. These guys figured out a way to get to the top. They're relentless. This bottom one's a really nice tribe. And one day, the top guy, one of the guys comes down and kidnaps the lady's baby. And They got the baby at the top of this mountain. So they get their top 5 athletic guys, the best hunters that know how to go up the mountain. And these guys get up half the mountain and they decide, man, this is impossible. This is impossible to hike this mountain. You know, we're sorry, we can't do anything. And all of a sudden, from a distance, they see the woman, the mother, running down the hill, and she's got the baby. And they go, how in the hell? How did you get that baby? How did you get to the top? And she looks at them and says, it wasn't your baby, was it? And what that whole story is, and I get goosebumps, the whole story is figuring out your why, a why so strong. I've seen women pick up cars before with their husbands underneath it because the hoist fell or whatever. If you figure out your true why, your real passion, and I love what I'm doing. I love this stuff. But if you figure that out, you could go places that no one ever imagined. You could do things that people never imagined. You could grow beyond belief. And when I speak with passion. I believe. And I got to tell you guys, you look around here, we just have the most amazing people. And I had a guy touring our shop today, and he goes, Tommy, he goes, dude, he goes, everybody cares. He goes, everybody's friendly. Everybody's having fun. You got the best leaders I've seen. I go, I know. I'm very fortunate. I feel like I'm just blessed. I mean, God is good.